What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with GuitarJams.com. Gonna bring you a great lesson if you're working on bar chords. I mean, it's a great song regardless, but if you're working on your bar chords, this is really good because there's only one bar chord in this song. And I always, people ask me about bar chords all the time. I say pick a song that just has one so you can kind of force it into your playing. And also I always give a bunch of cool free stuff like a chord and scale book, other stuff like that. You can always click the link below this box and check that out. But let's get to the lesson. So let's get into it. The basic premise is that we have a G chord. And that's a nice little strumming pattern that you can start with. I'm varying it quite a bit, but and we've got a G. And we've got a C. For two of those patterns. Then we've got a D to C, and then the G again. But here's some things you can do to spice that up a bit. If you play G with your ring finger and middle finger and pinky right there, I'm still playing the same pattern, but what I'm doing is I've got my pinky right there, got my ring finger right there, and I'm taking my middle finger off and moving it over, and then adding my index finger to the first fret of the B string, and so it's actually kind of like a C, part of a C chord meeting a G chord. And that's a nice little thing you could add to it. Okay, now the next chord is a C chord. So it's the same kind of riff, and you take a C chord, and I'm still keeping my ring finger there, but then I'm hammering the second fret of the G, and then the first fret of the B and the high E. Now it's optional. If it's too hard for you, that's okay. Starts over. So here, I'll just play through that. Okay, what happens is after it goes through that section, it's kind of like a pre-chorus. It changes. It basically goes like this. You got the G. So it goes like this: D, C, B minor to D. So check it out. got to get that B minor, which is the classic first bar chord to learn. You're barring the 2nd fret, and you've got this little thing that looks like an A minor chord. So check it out. D, 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 C, 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 B minor, D. Okay. Let's get to the chorus. So we've got C to G, B minor, C, D. Check it out. Here it is again. C, 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 G, 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 B minor to C, D. Now E minor. E minor, B minor, C, 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 D. One more time. C, G, B minor, C, D. So that C to D is quicker. It's a little transition. Then E minor. Do, 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 do. So let me play through that whole thing again. It's actually a pretty long song, so it goes through this whole form that I've showed you. Then on that D climb down, after it's gone through it one time, we've got D, C, and then actually a B7 sus4. But if so, what you've got this chord here, barred on the 2nd fret. You got the 4, and then you got your pinky on the 5. And then the pinky goes to the 4. Now if that's too hard for you, you could just play a B7. So this bridge section is pretty cool. It's E minor, B minor, C, D, then E minor, B minor, C, D, G, C, G, D, or D7, which is like an upside down D. That's just and then right into